Hello, this is Akiko Sudano. I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator in Downingtown, Pennsylvania, and I'm going to just check here and make sure that I am doing this from the right place. And I think I see a live, and then also get on to see if make sure I can see and respond to any comments that folks have. Okay, great. I think I'm good. So this is, I'm here today to show you a card, and oops, I forgot to, I've got to echo. See and respond to any comments that folks have. There we go. Sorry about that. I had to shut the volume down on my computer. I forgot to do that. I need to make a checklist of things to do before I go live on my videos. Anyway, this is a card that where we had the sketch for in our December blog hop, and I was in one of our December blog hops, and it seemed like it's a pretty card, and so I wanted to make it with the Painted Poppies Suite. So that's really there's just so many pretty things. So I'm going to use the Painted Poppies stamp set. And we're going to use this stamp, and then some of the spatter stamps. And then the Peaceful Moment stamp set that is also in the Peaceful Poppies Suite. And we're going to use the Happy Birthday and wishing you every happiness sentiments on that. The Painted Poppies comes bundled with lots of different label dies, and the Peaceful Moments set is the one that comes bundled with the poppy flower die cuts, but we're not going to use those today. But they're wonderful sets. And then the paper that comes in this suite is also just gorgeous, and this is one of them, and you'll see. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is hi Kay, hi Patricia, thank you for joining me. Hi Chi, thank you for joining me. First thing I'm going to do is I've got a couple pieces of the Designer Series paper cut out and some mats. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to adhere the paper. Isn't that gorgeous? That's another one of the papers that are in this Designer Series paper pack. And but I chose to use, I wanted to use the old olive stripe. With the Poppy Parade profusion of poppies there. So I just used the snail to thank you, Kay. Hi, Roz. Oh, that's nice that you're able to have your grandkids with you, and it's good that they're napping too. So we won't be too loud, okay? Hope it works out well. So we put the first one is the various. I think this is old olive, but it's got various colored stripes on it, and then put it on a old olive mat. And I don't know if I said it, but we will in my blog post tomorrow. I will have. There we go. I will have all the sizes of the cardstock and Designer Series paper, and then I'll have links to all the different products in my store for purchasing that. Then the mats are just 1/8 inch larger on each side than the Designer Series paper. Okay, good. Oh, good. That's nice. I'm here in Pennsylvania, and my grandkids are in Tucson, Arizona, so I don't get to see them very often. Okay, then, so we attach this, and then we're going to put this aside. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to stamp all over the front, and we're going to do this in a tone-on-tone, and I'm going to use this stamp and the leaf from the the painted poppy stamp set, and just randomly stamp them all over the front of the card base. And some of them will go off the edge. And start with the bigger stamp with just the flower, and then fill in some of the spaces with the leaf. And this just gives it a tone-on-tone look, so that you have a little bit of interest in the background. Don't want everything going in the same direction. So just kind of randomly put them out there. And this is actually cased from a card that Amy Kunders did for our blog hop. So, oh, grandkids are the best. So wonderful. One more up in the corner here. There we go. All right. So that's done. Just kind of wipe these off. We won't be using the leaf again, but we will be using the flower again. And we're going to be doing that in black. So that's done. Next, we're going to go ahead and adhere. I really love so these 2 panels of designer series paper are going to go like this on top of it, and I really love the longer skinny one behind the wide one. I think it really I don't know, gives it a little something that's like unexpected, and it's really nice. So we're going to just adhere this down with snail, just kind of right in the middle here. I want to try to keep it straight. I think that looks okay. You take the second panel, and we're going to put it on with dimensionals. Just do that, and then I'll pull the covers off. And there goes my garage. I think my husband's coming home from the gym. There we go. I think I got everything. Yeah. And then we'll just put this one right on top. Hopefully I've got that centered and straight. There we go. Okay, so we're going to put this aside, and then I have a little white panel here, and I'm going to stamp the happy birthday greeting on that. And I'm going to use Memento Tuxedo Black ink. And I just got a new black ink pad, and I'm so surprised at how much better it stamps for me than the old one. So dark and crisp. Because I had tried re-inking with my old one, and I still was unhappy with the way that worked out. So now I'm going to use, and this is the die from the Stitch So Sweetly dies. I think it's the second largest one from the Stitch So Sweetly dies. Yeah, it's the second largest one. And I'm going to just cut that out right there. And I'm going to take this over to the die cutting machine, and I'll be right back, okay? I'm going to get the door. And put this down and crank this up. There we go. There's the label. And this is just a piece of scrap. You can see I had cut something else out. And I have the sizes of everything that I used there. So since I've got this already raised, I'm going to just adhere this right here. But I'm going to adhere that down with some glue dots. So I'm going to get my tool and put some glue dots down. Try to get this on straight. Like that. There. Okay. Now, what I had done is I'd taken some of the, these are the Peaceful Poppies sequins, and I'd taken them and adhered them to some of the glue dots that you get in the kit set, so that I've got them out here, and I'm going to put a couple of them on the background. I'm going to put the, I think I'm going to put the red one on the label right here. And I'll put all three of these. I did one in each color. Those sequins come in floral sequins, and they come with just regular shaped sequins. And for this card, I chose to use all the flower sequins. Yeah, that makes it really easy too, and they stick pretty good. Okay, so I think that's it for the outside. We're done there. Now, let's get some of this stuff cleaned away, and we'll get the inside going. What we're going to do first is we're going to have, there's my little strip. That's just an extra piece, and I don't need the die cut anymore. Is we're going to stamp the what does that say? Wishing you every happiness this special day will bring. And so we're going to stamp that right in the middle of our Whisper White panel, our inside panel. Beautiful. There. I think it's maybe just, I think it's okay. And then, oh, I need that open still, because then I'm going to stamp the poppy flower in Memento Black again on the bottom corner here. I'm going to stamp it a little up, but just so that it's got a little bit. There we go. Put these aside, and then I'm going to decorate this little flower by taking the large spatter stamp that comes with the painted poppy set and stamping that kind of over the flower. Boom. Like that. Okay. And then I'm going to cover this up. And this is Poppy Parade ink. And then I'm going to take Granny Apple Green ink and take the small spatter so that it looks kind of like a leaf. And I'm going to just do it right in this area right here. And tried this with Old Olive first, and it just didn't seem as bright as with the Granny Apple Green. So I said, oh, okay, well, we'll just use Granny Apple Green. And then we're going to take our little strip of paper and we'll put that right on top. And I'm going to use the multi-purpose liquid glue with that, the Tombow glue, the little green glue. And put it on the paper. And so since we were going to put this on, we wanted this a little bit high so it doesn't get completely covered, but it doesn't have to be, it doesn't matter if some of it gets covered. So let's just check and make sure our alignment is good in the back. Good, and then press it down. And then use some snail. And put it on the inside of the card. Line it up. Line it up. Try to keep it straight. There. There. So that's the inside of our card. And then that's the outside of our card. And it's a very simple, but it's very pretty with all of the the beautiful elements of the Peaceful Poppies Suite. Oh, hello, Debbie from North Carolina. And that's my card for today. And thank you all very much for joining me. And I hope you enjoyed this. And be sure to join me next week. Next week, I'm expecting to get my paper pumpkin kit. So we'll be doing a paper pumpkin video next Sunday afternoon. Thank you all. Have a great week. Bye-bye.